It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to it. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, right here on SABC3. Ons sê dit voluit vir oggend because it is a Monday and we're feeling it. Start of a brand new week filled with new opportunities. But right now, it is that time of the morning to fill up with some coffee and hit that pause button. Asseblief. Yes, so it can be asseblief.
It's time to hit pause with JACOBS.
All right. Now, let's get some coffee. Raul, bring it in, buddy. Bring it in, my friend.
What do you got for us?
Hey, gentlemen, perfect timing. Just served it up. We've got some cappuccinos, vanilla flavor as well. So get ready for it. Coming in hot.
It's coming in hot, and it's definitely not vanilla. It is vanilla.
Vanilla.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm here for that. And I've been enjoying, I'm not normally one for kind of sweeter coffee drinks, but we've been drinking a lot of really strong coffee, and I've been loving the cappuccinos with a little something lighter. Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Service,
Thanks for
gentlemen.
the froth, man. I know you didn't actually mechanically froth this yourself, and then it kind of happens when you empty the packet.
But Paul had his way with me earlier, so I'm like I did a recovery.
I saw those squats when while you were doing it. It was,
Cheers,
cheers.
it was like you were praying for it to stop.
You felt me on that. That was
Listen,
fun, man.
it's good we take a pause because let's be honest, that this Monday got off to a flying start. We came out of the blocks very quickly, so it's time just to take a moment.
Thank you.
And today we continue the conversation about family traditions and why it's important to maintain these traditions. I want to ask you, gents, long-standing traditions. I know that you guys shared at the start of the show, but maybe for those kind of that just tuned in right now, what are some of those traditions that you kind of still uphold today?
Yeah, I think it's still, for me, my culture, my family, it's always about food. Food always has this association with some great memory. So I can always remember Christmases going to like the grand's house and everybody rocking up there. And there's just thousands of cousins, and you can't even remember.
Hates each other but loves each other.
Yes,
hey?
this weird, like, oh, it's crazy, man. So
It kind of just works.
it kind of works. The chaos is amazing, and I think even for my immediate family, like we have like Sunday roasts that we would always have, and always playing games with the cousins. So those are things that I'd love to just incorporate if I have a family one day and I can carry on that tradition. Because I think just the fact of being able to meet in person and celebrate with a game or something fun. Come on, that's what it's about.
Yeah, no, completely. And you do want to stay connected. You want to keep your kids connected to your broader family as well and have those moments. I think for me, I joked about the fact that load shedding has let us settle down as a family every night around the fire and read. But that's been something that I've done with both of my kids, is the reading every night. And there's something about that, and I know it shouldn't just be a family tradition that some people adopt. Everyone should be reading with their kids as often as possible, but it's that ability to, it's the conversations I have with Jack, and I'm sure that I'll have with Georgia as she gets a little bit older. At that time, after we've read, when he just wants to talk to me, it's just the two of us. We have this tradition of kind of connecting, reconnecting at the end of every day. And I hope that that's going to be like for the rest of his life, that he'll feel like that when he's finished his day and he needs to process or needs to, and I work through my stuff as much as he works through his stuff. So, and I mean, I will ask him for advice on things that I'm struggling with, and being a child will come up with a simple wisdom that just sorts it all out, or he'll just dismiss it and I'll be like, okay, get over it, dude, you know? But I love that. And what about you, man?
Dude, you know what? I'm surprised that none of you mentioned any braai, being South African, but we have this tradition. I mean, obviously braaiing has been part of me growing up, exactly. But we have the tradition of, you know, at least once a weekend or every second weekend, just us as a family, a close unit, just sitting around the braai and just chatting and sitting and listening to music. And this is something that we do as a little family. You not invite everybody else and friends and family. It's really a family thing. And my youngest, he's got into this. He's lighting the fire and he's looking forward to that, you know, and just sitting down. So that's very, very special. But what I like about what you're saying, this is also something new to you and unique to your family, you know, something new. And that's what happens in the family. You know, you create these traditions. Is there anything that you've created for you as Ryle, as a tradition, that's something that you like to enjoy on your own?
On my own? Ooh, well, like without the family at all?
Yeah, well, I see you on Instagram.
Yeah,
going
well,
for the
that's...
walks.
Dude, I'm living it. I'm living that life right now. Going to the ocean and having a surf on my own. It doesn't matter what's around me. I'm just in that flow state. Going into the mountain, chasing a waterfall, seeing a view. It's like going to church for me. So, like, if your tradition isn't to go to church, I definitely think you need to fill yourself up with spiritual moments that stimulate you. And I think that would be a tradition I want to incorporate forever.
And moments that recharge you.
Yes, exactly. That filling up the cup. out for sure, man.
Because you need it, man. You
must have it.
absolutely need it. It's not paying yourself first before you pay anyone else. It's potentializing yourself. It's activating yourself. It's looking after yourself so that you can be there for other people.
That's the most important part. I mean, you've got to look after yourself. You've got to take that you time as well to recharge. And I mean, that could become like a tradition as well. For me, it's getting
like
on my
that
motorbike
tradition.
and disappearing for a few days, you know, just to recharge a little bit, you know, block out the noise a little bit. But I mean, we are talking about those traditions, and you know, it can be big or small. But best of all, there are rituals and occasions that we can look forward to and hopefully pass down to future generations. So why not make your morning cup of coffee your very own tradition? Take some time out for yourself where you get to hit that pause and have some quality me time. And I think everyone deserves a little bit of that. So cheers to that.
And some vanilla. How do you say vanilla?
Yes, the instant vanilla. Lekker.
Making a cappuccino with thick creamy froth is now impressively easy.